Well, the indictment might not say a lot about Sullivan's alleged involvement. Again, he's the current national security advisor. This guy's in a world of trouble right now. A world of trouble right now. Okay, I just want to cover this fast. So yesterday, this was portrayed as big breaking news in the Russia hoax. Big breaking news. Joe Biden's national security advisor, Jake Sullivan, has been implicated in the Russia hoax. Hillary Clinton now we know created with her PR executive. Here's how it was portrayed on Fox yesterday about the involvement of Jake Sullivan, who's now on an email chain with his Hillary Clinton lawyer involved in the creation of the Russia hoax. Check this out.
The indictment alleges that Sussman communicated information with a Clinton foreign policy advisor. We can't confirm that foreign policy advisor was Jake Sullivan, President Biden's current national security advisor. That correspondence happened in September 2016. I reached out to Jake Sullivan's office today for comment. Basically, the indictment saying that Sussman gave some of the information to Sullivan. At this point, doesn't say anything else about Sullivan's alleged involvement.
Well, the indictment might not say a lot about Sullivan's alleged involvement. Again, he's the current national security advisor. This guy's in a world of trouble right now. A world of trouble right now. But Sullivan involved himself. David Spunt should check this out. Here's a video of Jake Sullivan from March of 2016 on CNN with Wolf Blitzer, actively promoting the hoax Hillary Clinton, her PR executive, and a tech executive totally fabricated. The Alpha Bank hoax. Watch for yourself.
How surprised were you to hear last week that this investigation is still ongoing?
I wasn't surprised, because what we learned during the campaign was that very serious computer science experts, people who work closely with the United States government, had uncovered this secret hotline between the Alpha Bank, the Russian bank, and the Trump organization. Now, of course, we didn't know for sure if, in fact, that were the case, but we knew that it should be investigated. And we knew that given how serious these computer scientists were, they weren't just making up crackpot theories. So it wasn't surprising to learn that even as of last week, the FBI is still looking into this.
And do you have any idea what they're looking for?
I don't. Of course, I don't have a line into the FBI on this, but what I know based on public reporting is that there is very unusual server activity between this Russian bank and the Trump organization, which suggests contact that took place over the course of the campaign.
There it is right there. Every conservative outlet should be playing that cut on loop from now until Jake Sullivan resigns. And notice what he said there. Hey, we know computer scientists who are very serious people told us that this Alpha Bank connection was very real, very serious stuff. They did, because here's the actual indictment of the lawyer that Sullivan was communicating with, Sussman. Here's the indictment. The tech executive, this is the so-called computer science people. Tech executive one's goal was to support a, quote, inference and narrative regarding Trump that would please certain VIPs, talking about Hillary Clinton. So they basically fabricated an inference and a narrative and made up the whole story. Keep it up, though. Keep telling us out. Yeah, Jake didn't know anything. Here's one last clip. This was Jim Clapper on Rachel Maddow's show. And I want you to remember, again, the Bongino rule. While you never listen to these idiots, always let the story play out, and you will find out that they are lying to you. Here's Maddow and Jim Clapper, our disastrous former director of national intelligence. And I want you to see the word game they played back with the Russia hoax. It was never about what they were saying were true. It was about the stories being so ridiculous, could anybody prove them untrue? Which is a bizarre standard for justice, isn't it? Check this out.
Jim felt we should at least warn him about that, and that was the whole point, not to ascribe veracity, confirm or deny or rebut any of what was in the dossier. That said, some of it we did corroborate in the ICA, and of course it appears that more of it has been corroborated with ensuing developments and what we've learned.
Is there anything in the dossier that has been disproven?
No, some of it hasn't been proven, and some of it hasn't been. No, I guess the short answer to the question.
Has anything been disproven? I'll throw an allegation at Joe that 7 generations ago, Joe's ancestors have genes from a Martian, sprouted from the Martian landscape on the. Can you disprove that? This is the new standard for these idiots. Yeah, he'd be in world of trouble right now. I can't disprove. It must be true then. This is what they did. Jake Sullivan has a lot to answer for. Should resign immediately.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show.